It's a proven fact. Most treasures and valuables are hard to find. All the easy stuff has already been had. That's why we're taking you off the grid, in search of coins, relics, gold, gems, meteorites, and more. But first, let's get lost.
All right, kids, it's about 6 a.m. Going over to pick up Johnny Utah this morning. Gonna go off the grid, do a little treasure hunting. Can't get away from this stinking wind. It is just relentless. Past 3 hunts we've been on, it's just been like 20, 30 mile an hour sustained winds, 50 mile an hour gusts. Trying to fly my drone for the first time today out in the wild, and I just don't know if it's going to be a good idea or not. We'll see. Either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. Going to get out into the wild, do some exploring, do some off-roading, and hopefully find some cool stuff.
On the way to the first site, John and I got to witness the sun come up over the Snake River in Idaho. We also got to see an old church built in the late 1800s. Rumor has it, John's grandfather actually built the cross on the church.
What year was that, you think?
Oh golly, he made the cross in probably like the 70s. They kind of did a restoration on the church, I think, in that time frame. And he's a craftsman with wood and a wood carver. And
John's whole family is excellent in handling wood.
yeah, you could say that. Many generations of wood handlers.
Well, as you can see, we made it to the first location. We're down in a creek bed, so the wind isn't too bad down here. There's a campfire ring, though, a couple of them actually, and I'm really not a fan of those because every time you start seeing campfire rings, you start seeing pull tabs and big globs of great-sounding aluminum and all sorts of other garbage, which is a shame because this would have been a great site. It's on a 1897 map. I'm not saying that it's not in here, I'm just saying that you're going to have to work a lot harder for it. And if a guy had enough time, sure, he could spend all weekend out here and look for places to detect, but we don't have that luxury today. We're only out for a few hours. It's got part of a foundation right here. Here's some of the stuff we found so far. Harmonica reed, old makeup jar or face cream, my new tow hook for my new winch, and part of an old razor. That's about it so far. Utah! What'd you get? Anything?
Metal button. I think it was this thing.
Behind me here, there's actually another foundation, and it looks like possibly a pen and some equipment. We can't tell if it's farm equipment or if it's mining equipment. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to fly the drone across the creek. Yeah, I know, we're lazy. And we're going to take a closer look at it and see if it might be worth going over there.
Dirt Force 1. You got to. Come on.
Dirt Force 1? It might happen.
Eva!
Definitely looks like some sort of mine or dugout. It looks like a whole house, like underground almost. Look, it's got like a door and a window. Look at that.
See if there's anybody home.
That's incredible.
Get out of here!
Get out of here, boys.
What do you think that is? Oh, it's a plow.
Yeah, I think it's a plow.
It's an old plow.
Right there you can see the blade.
Yeah.
Damn sodbusters. hold on. Wait.
How's your stash? Is it
Make
good?
sure.
Is it good?
Good?
Oh no, I like it. It's a good site. We could stay here and hunt the day out, or we got 2 other places within reach that we could go poke around at.
It's called Off the Grid, right?
Yeah, no, that rings a bell.
Something about like that?
Off the grid,
So
off the grate.
we should get deeper off the grid.
Okay.
Go deep.
Go deep or go home.
Go deep.
Okay. Which way's deep? Okay, well, let's check out the other spot and then we can come back. How's that sound?
My mustache says that's good idea.
We located our second destination nestled deep within a quiet canyon. If you listen closely, you can still hear the strike of a miner's pickaxe chipping away at the hillside. From the looks of it, they didn't strike it big, and I doubt we will either. But that won't stop us from trying. The treasure isn't what these miners were looking for, but it could be what they left behind.
All right, guys, we made it. Site number 2. It was a lot longer drive than we had anticipated. The roads were horrible, but we're here nonetheless. The site looks awesome. As you can kind of see behind me, turn of the century shack with a mine behind it. It was on an 1897 map, just like the other site that we were just at. Except for this one seems like it was there a lot longer. The reason I say that is because if you look close, regular modern nails. The majority of what's left looks like it was here until maybe even like the late 30s. Alright, well, here's my first official target at this new site. I have no idea what it is. It looks like some sort of hat pin or maybe something that was punched into some leather. It's the letter C. I swore up and down this was going to be a nickel. Hey, it's personalized though. Man, I am really struggling today to get over anything good. And I kind of have to remind myself that, you know, every site can't be a winner, basically. Metal detecting isn't always finding awesome treasures. But I'll tell you what it is about. Every time that I think to myself, oh man, what am I doing here? Why am I out in the middle of nowhere looking for something that may or may not even be here? And then I just look up, stop staring at the machine, stop swinging, and just look up and look around at where I'm at. And then I remember really quickly why I am where I am. And treasure hunting in general isn't all about finding physical items, you know. It's about getting out there. It's about having adventures. It's about, you know, hanging out with your friends and family and just getting out and enjoying life, getting away from it all. And that's kind of what this whole off the grid thing is about. You know, it kind of reminds me of a saying that we have in the fire service, risk a lot to save a lot, risk a little to save a little. And when you go off the grid, you take a big risk of striking out and finding nothing. But when you do find it, it makes it that much more special. And that's why we're here. It's the adventure behind getting on an old map and overlaying it on Google Earth and putting it into your GPS and driving out to a location and finally getting to it. And then when you break out the machines and start metal detecting, there's something way more special about them when you find them out here. Or relics for that matter, not just coins. It's just, you take a look around and you think about the life that these people led out here and how in the world they even needed money. Like, where would they go to spend money out here? You know, how far of a wagon ride would that have been? It's just incredible to think about though. So yeah, we're gonna strike out. We're gonna strike out more often than we hit it.
Not gonna find it if you're not looking, right? So you gotta get out, gotta give it a go. Dr. Tones, signing off. Another day off the grid treasure hunting. See you next time.
As always, thanks for watching. Dirtfish in America, off the grid treasure hunting. Now get lost.